think the Psalms are so valuable for a Christian because, for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons for me is that they have such a diversity of emotions found in them, whether it be joy and thanksgiving or anger. I mean, there's some Psalms that will kind of curl your toes. You read it and you think, wow, is this okay to say? Is this okay to feel? Well, the answer is apparently so. It's in the Bible. God, allowed that to be there, and it wasn't by accident. And I think the Psalms are a great critique of even the way we look at the Christian life. I think we sometimes think that only certain emotions are acceptable for Christians. So we shouldn't grieve too much, because after all, if you're grieving too much, then you're not trusting in God. Or we shouldn't be angry because that's somehow sinful. Well, Jesus grieved. Jesus was angry. And in the Psalms, we actually get to see how those dynamics work in our relationship with God and how they can be also corporately helpful. So I think in worship, when we're either singing the Psalms or singing very psalm-like hymns and songs, it gives us a chance to experience those emotions corporately. Dan Allender, who's a Christian counselor and author, he once said that there would be a lot less need for Christian counseling if more people read the Psalms. Now, he's for Christian counseling. He's a Christian counselor. He's not critiquing Christian counseling, but I think his point is so many times Christians think that their problems are unique and they're alone in their problems. They're alone in their struggles. And when we read the Psalms, we find that we're not alone. That not only do other people feel the things that we feel and go through the things that we go through, but that God is not somehow angry at us for feeling those things, and that He actually welcomes us to feel those things in His presence. And so when we sing corporately psalms or psalm-like songs, we actually get a chance to look around and say, oh, you too? I thought I was the only one. And we get to hear voices surrounding us that remind us that we're not alone, that we don't have to pretend, and that we've been called together as a family to experience the struggles of life and to experience them with a Savior who lived a life. We have a God who understands, who took on flesh, who is not distant, who's not telling us that we just need to get our act together or pull it together, but that He is there suffering with us. He is there in our joy. He is there in our sorrow.